The Ministry of Defence is seeking the approval of 1.3 trillion shillings in the 2017-2018 financial year, and of this 335 billion shillings is classified expenditure. The proposal is contained in the Ministry's budget framework paper for the next financial year. This will be a cut from the Ministry's allocation of 1.5 trillion shillings in this current financial year. Senior officials of the Ministry of Defence and commanders of the military appeared before the Parliamentary Committee on Defence and Internal Affairs to justify their budgetary estimates for the 2017-2018 financial year. The officials were led by Defence Minister Adolf Mwesige, State Minister for Veteran Affairs Bright Ramirama, Chief of Defence Forces General David Rwakubamhozi, and his Deputy Lieutenant General Wilson Basumbadi, as well as Joint Chief of Staff Major General Joseph Musanyifu. MPs on the Defence Committee were concerned that in the budget projections, basic needs like food, water, electricity, clothing, footwear are underfunded, thereby putting the welfare of soldiers in jeopardy.
It worries you if soldiers are going to go without food, without clothing, without medicine. And we are talking about 277 billion. Yet, they have some 31 billion that goes nowhere. They have 1.2 billion for furniture for single.
Can't you look for money somewhere and you have our soldiers get at least 4 sets of uniform a year and being well fed? And it looks funny. These people look funny when you meet them in tax parks and whatever.
Unless there are other sources where we can be advised. Honorable Chair, we do not benefit from external funding through donors. We cannot dress our soldiers on donations or loans. So whatever money is appropriated under every financial year's budget through this Parliament is what we spend.
Government has announced budget cuts across ministries and departments next financial year, and the Ministry of Defence has not been spared. The ministry officials say these allocations were affected by the nearly 40 billion shilling cut in the Defence Ministry budget.
One of the unfunded critical areas where we are seeking enhancement of the private soldier salary to at least be at par with the primary school teachers. And we gave the figure as about 478,000 for teachers. Currently we are paying our soldiers about 350,000.
The long-awaited construction of a military hospital that requires 90 billion shillings also remains an unfunded priority. Others are administration costs for veterans or retired officers at 4.6 billion shillings.
It is true that we have approved the structure for veteran affairs. It is also true that we don't have funds available.
The Defence Ministry officials also found difficulty convincing the MPs why there appeared to be an exaggerated figure of 500 billion shillings for the UPDF mission in Somalia under AMISOM.
There is no way this committee can donate 500 billion to the Ministry of Defence as to use Kiswahili bila mpango. Okay? You just have it there. We don't know what you are going to use it for. It simply cannot be. The only way we can operate is that these gentlemen, we are going to give them the figure as requested, minus 500.
Honorable Chair, when we realized this, the Permanent Secretary communicated the error to the Ministry of Finance, ST. We call it an error because that's what we assume it is, and that's what we are seeking, that it be corrected.
The officials also said Ugandan soldiers in Somalia have not received their allowances since October 2016.
Yes, we're expecting that within this quarter, quarter 3, we shall get another release to cover the outstanding period, to cover the first half of the financial year, and also the third quarter that we are in now.
The External Security Organization, or ESO, is projected to receive 26 billion shillings, while 59 billion shillings is to be allocated to the Internal Security Organization. Sheila Nduhukire, NTV Parliament.
You are right.